Hello there, my name is Mike Rogers. I'm a two-time cancer survivor and a pro skateboarder. And when I was 10 years old, I had a sarcoma. Sarcomas are soft tissue tumors, really rare. Back in the early 80s, I was treated down in Miami Children's Clinic. Uh, had a triple therapy, a surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. I had 30 radiation treatments back then, and also a year and a half of chemotherapy, and ended up surviving it. And then 25 years later, my sarcoma came back in my nasal cavity in 2003. I went to get a lot of opinions in Florida. I got 4 opinions and ended up going to Sloan Kettering in New York to see Dr. Singh and to find staff up there to see if they could take care of my situation with my sarcoma, my second bout. And Dr. Singh was able to give me a good diagnosis, 17-hour procedure called a craniofacial resection with a brain lift, and they were able to do this procedure, and I ended up surviving it, just a little disfigured, missing my eye, my cheekbone, and a half of the roof of my mouth. And they also, Dr. Marara, a great doctor there, also did my interior cruciating flap. That is my stomach muscles that make up my cheek right here. And I'm back to skating 10 weeks later after my surgery. I was back skateboarding, and 6 months after that, I skated back in my first Masters Pro division after my second surgery with cancer. So I'm back to life now, getting my strength back. I'm 4 years, 3 months out of my surgery now, and since then I've competed and placed in World Cup Bowl Series in the top 10 in the first 2 years. In 2004, after my surgery, I ended up finishing 5th in the World Cup Masters division overall, and in 2005, 7th. In 2006, I only competed a few times, but ended up finishing 19th, and then we're at the end of 2007 now, and I ended up finishing 15th this year in the World Cup Bowl Series, and also finishing 2nd in the Florida Bull Riders Cup here in Florida, a series that hits all the concrete skate parks in Florida. And been doing really well in my contest series, and doing really well with my skateboarding. Also, we do our own contest series that help people with cancer called the Grind for Life Skate Park Series, and that has been really big here in Florida. A lot of people come from all over the country to compete, and other parts of the world also, like Eastside, coming from Japan this year to compete in all the Grind for Life Series events, finishing first in the 10 to 12 division. But what the Grind for Life does is help people with cancer who are traveling long distances, and we started this organization after I was financially devastated after my second bout with cancer. I was a skate park director at the YMCA in West Palm Beach. I ended up having to cash in my retirement from the Y to get through my illness. And in 2004, I was getting back on my feet, and my friend Chris Conway had a benefit called the Grind for Life benefit at the YMCA to help me financially get back on my feet and help me get back to skateboarding. So after that great day that we had out there, the benefit, we ended up turning the organization, the Grind for Life, into an organization in 2004, and starting out with a contest series and learning how to fundraise to help people with cancer who are traveling long distances. So now we're finishing up. We're going on our 5th year of the organization, and now we have events we do over the country. And in 2007, we ended up doing 12 events in Florida, 7 events out in California, 1 event in Phoenix, and also 1 event in Texas. So this year, we were really did a lot for a lot of people, and we educated and inspired a lot of people over the country. And it's a great thing for me to go out there and share my story and help others that are going through it, and let them know that they'll be all right. They just have to, do what the doctors need you to do, and eat healthy, exercise, and try all you can to get your strength back to fight off the illness. And I kind of shared my hope and what I've gone through with others, and a lot of times it does a lot of good for people, and I'm very glad that I can share my story after surviving cancer twice, and we're doing great things out there to help others financially also who are traveling long distances. Seeing it myself that I had to travel from Florida to New York, very financially devastating to anybody who has to go through that. So what the Grind for Life does is help people who are traveling long distances financially through what their insurance will cover, like their food, their taxi rides, whatever they need when they're traveling long distances. And when I was going through mine, my friends sent checks for $20, $30, $50, and that helped me get my taxi rides every day to get my radiation treatment and stuff. So every bit helps when you're sick and traveling long distances. And what the Grind for Life does is help people whatever they can to make a bad situation a little bit easier. But check out our website, grindforlife.org. We have a store on there, got merchandise. You can also donate. We're a 501c3, full tax deduction for big corporations and anybody who wants to make a difference out there and make a bad situation a little bit easier on people. But check out what we do on our website. A lot of good video, pictures from our events, and my stories on there. And I hope this interview and this introduction to what the Grind for Life does helps you. And thank you for checking out our YouTube. And thank you for making a bad situation a little bit easier on people. It's not easy surviving cancer or going through it. It's a very devastating disease, and I'm glad I survived it twice. And thank you for everybody who supported the Grind for Life in the last 5 years and helped me get on my feet and helping others. We made a big impact out there with people that are going through it, and I hear it all the time, and I'm very glad to be making a difference every day. Thank you for checking out our YouTube and taking the time to check out the Grind for Life. See you at one of our events, or see you sometime down the road. Have a nice day, and thank you for checking out the Grind for Life. Have a nice day.